Alright guys, welcome back here. So we're going to be doing adding fractions, right? And what we need to make sure whenever we're adding fractions, please remember this, write this down. Whenever you're adding fractions, make sure that you have like denominators, okay? Make sure the number on the bottom, which we call our denominator, is exactly the same for both fractions. If it's not exactly the same, you got a lot more work, which we're going to go over later, but a lot of people hate fractions because they always remember that, oh, that like denominators, I hate that. So when we have like denominators, that's good, all right? So to add these, let's represent 2/5 and 1/5 first. So remember, the bottom number, my denominator, is going to tell me how much I'm going to section off my whole. Okay, so if I have 5, that means I've broken this down into 5 different sections. The top number tells me how many I'm going to select or kind of highlight. So here I have 2 over 5 total parts. Here I have 1 over 5 total parts. All right, so if I'm going to add these, the number of parts don't change. You're still going to divide your fraction into 5 equal parts, okay? But, so I add these, all you're going to do is add the number of parts that you've chosen. So now I've chosen 1, 2, plus another 1, which will give me 3. So therefore I'll have 3 over a total of 5 chosen parts. A big mistake, actually I'm not going to get into the big mistake, I'll show that in my misconception video. So let's just go through another example problem here. Let's take a look at what if I wanted to add 7/10 plus 1/10. Well, to add 7/10 plus 1/10, again, our denominators are always going to remain the same, and you just add your numerators. So therefore, that will be 8/10. I will go over how to reduce fractions in a little bit, but let's just make sure we're always doing it correctly here. So when I divide or reduce this fraction, I'll end up with 4/5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is your quick tutorial on adding fractions with like denominators.